God, what would that even look like? Once I think I wrote a few things down and I liked it, and then I shelved it and never looked at it again. What's cool is, since we're doing this mono-y-mono, or mono-y however many people are watching, in your household, or at large, on the internet, the cool thing is, this is unadulterated me. This is not me appealing to anybody. We're doing a little bit of, what's the word that I used earlier? Doing a little bit of, what's the word? Damn. We're shepherding the podcast. That wasn't the word. But we're minding it, you know, we're doing good. We're thinking about it. We're really bringing our best selves to it, you and I. And then, what I was getting to was, man, when I start doing interviews, it's going to be really freaking fun. I can't wait. And we'll get to see, like, okay, Run Man's irreverent self, his irreverent, happy-go-lucky, turn on a dime, delightfully raw, sometimes inspired, always ceaselessly verbose, sometimes really helpful podcast. This personality I bring. Oh, let's see how that adapts. Let's see. Let's see. I can't imagine being really good at interviews just yet. What I see, and we can check back to this episode when it happens, and I start doing interviews, if I do, we'll be able to see, like, oh yeah, Justin thought that he was going to be overly respectful, overly formal, a little tinny, a little stiff, perhaps. Just like, not his buoyant, cathartic self quite as much when interviewing people. I do that. We all do that. We all meet our audiences halfway. And halfway is a compliment. It is also an overestimation of our capacities. I think most people bring a little bit, or they bring way too much. Modulation. Or adaptation to the audience. But then again, I took one entry-level speech class, dropped out of it, took another one that occurred at night, whose parameters were far less stringent, but whose company was far more real. I was appreciative. And that's as far as my speech education goes, besides doing a few speeches and weirdly enjoying it. I have a hard time sticking the landing. That's the only thing that I would say that's like a glaring when it comes to me and public speaking. I'll just keep going. It's not always the best thing. There are such things as time constraints. There's such things as, we said it all. It's all been said. We gotta go home now. Great at hellos, not the best at goodbyes. Anyway, I'll take that in a bit. Besides, it's too early in the day for the recycling to be in anyway. Sitting. I'm feeling a lot of pressure on the pad of my left foot. I'm feeling a lot of incisive pressure. I wonder if I just developed a new blister. Because, update, it's been a while since I updated everybody. Here on Footcast, I'm your host, Pedman. Look at that guy. Look at him. He's just having a good old time. I hope he's not in the mood for salt water and skin debris or mouthy, toothful observations about him and his plight and the world in general, such as might be portrayed in a podcast done by a guy sitting talking about his feet. Oh, there's a bunch of you. Yeah, you guys are getting in. Oh, they kind of dispersed a little bit. Like 5 of them. Anyway, welcome to Wasp Cam. But, the blisters anyway. They were all gone. It's been crazy. Oh, that guy's gone too, damn. They were all gone. And then there was still that patch of shredded flesh that never fractured into the bleeding category, which is great. But it's still shredded flesh on the pad of my right foot. Still there, but I'm watching it daily become stronger. I'm going to have a patch of freaking leather there. I'm going to be able to strike a match off of a twig. Make a twig into a match just by striking it against that part of my foot. It'll be properly abrasive and properly resilient. I'll be able to kick sparks off the road. It's going to be freaking sweet. Superhero status. Anyway, the left pad, we'll see. Things might be happening. My feet healed. Things have been really good. They really did. They really did. And I'm still running so much. We're going to keep doing it. I feel really good about this podcast. I feel like we're back. Nothing's going to keep us down. We're going to jump up and attend, son. We're going to make this happen. We're going to rock. We're going to rock like Chris. Arguably slightly less funny. This guy's a small guy. See him? Hey, bud. Getting some wheat. I guess the best thing about Sitcast, now that it's ending and I'm about to go inside, is that I get a little bit of wasp exposure while I'm doing it. Like, damn, these guys are really minding their manners today. And simultaneously, I'm showing up for it. I didn't flinch once so far. This is celebration-worthy material. I would have flipped out like a little child with a skinned knee on his first rollerblading extravaganza at the rink without the proper padding or gear. You know, so I want to celebrate the fact that I'm pretty cool with these wasps being around. There's not that many. I don't see any nests anywhere either. So they're not really building much infrastructure that I can see. Might be in the gutters, who knows. Doesn't matter. God, I'm just musing. Welcome to Musecast. I am not the singer for Muse. I don't know that band. This is not a super galactic black hole. What's the name of that song? Super massive black hole. That's the one. So I'm going to leave you to it. And, oh yeah. Yeah. Outro. The outro, official, is that I pop my knees. There we go. One and done. 1 and 1, that is, so 1 each. And I assume good posture. Oh my god. Oh, more neck cracking. And we take 3 deep breaths. Together. You don't have to, but I invite you to. Best part of the runner's buzz is that everything starts looking like paradise. Did that make any sense? Okay. Standing up and prepping. Now the body's going to cool off. Once it's cooled off and my heart rate's been down for a little while and the feet are nice and dried out, we throw down the weights, get some podcasts going, let the body cool down, let the heart rate slow, get the trash and the recycling going, and start the work day, having already done most of my shift, because most of my shift is living my life, and living my life is the name of the podcast. This has been Ride, along with Runman, and I am your host,